fucking tax money bailed out the fucking banks. We bailed out the same crackers that laid up there and crashed the banks in the first fucking place. And once we bailed out the banks turned around and foreclosed on 500,000 more homes and put 500,000 more families on the street. We the taxpayers did that. We the taxpayers that's paying for all these tanks, these guns, and all this other bullshit that the government is getting. Like all the bullets that the government bought with the taxpayers' money against the people. They ain't buy those bullets to go to war. They bought those bullets to take those bullets out of service for the people to get them. Y'all don't see this? All because y'all belief system is the system that y'all was put in to believe in the bullshit that y'all was taught to. I don't have no material motive but the material motive but for you to find out the truth is in you. That's where the power comes from. Ain't no guy come out the blue sky that picks you up out your bed to let you know you're alive to get your ass up and go brush your funky ass teeth. That's the motivation of the creator for you to go straight. Not to the left, not to the right, not backwards. To do something straight in your life, you asshole. Can't you see? So I say it to you like this here. If you ain't doing right, just know one thing. You can die right now. You ain't promised tomorrow. That here today, gone tomorrow bullshit is the bullshit that you believe in. This ain't no hocus pocus. See, I've been where you trying to go. I'm just trying to go back. Well, which I already know I'm going back, but I'm just want to go back with me remembering all the facts. I know why we all was created. We was all created to help one another get through the rough times. Because it's always going to have rough times when they got somebody with hate in their mind and heart. But no matter what, everybody's heart pumps red blood. Unless it's something man created. Because man created a lot of bullshit. Believe that there. I'm just saying. I'm Mr. Glasses. Back to the program.
The three pillars of power. The first is the ideological revolution. This is where we undermine the belief systems which support their control. This is where we systematically erode at their illusion of legitimacy, their aura of power. We expose these criminals for the scoundrels that they are, and we inspire discontent among those who the state depends on for its functioning. If you're new to this, welcome to the party. It's already in full swing. And guess what? We're winning. The powers that be have lost control of the dialogue, and they know it. The second phase of the revolution is strategic non-compliance, or more accurately defiance. This can take many forms, and multiple approaches can be used at the same time. The goal of strategic non-compliance is to interrupt the chain of obedience for as long as possible, as many times as possible, to publicize that interruption on as large a scale as possible, to document the police and or military brutality that follows, and to distribute that footage far and wide. The purpose of this is to damage the ruling party's image. Because power is all about image. It's all smoke and mirrors. Once that image starts to break down, this inspires others to disobey. Monkey see, monkey do. And when this catches on and contagion sets in, it becomes a force of nature, like a tidal wave. It's all about reaching critical mass. What's crucial to understand here is that revolutions are almost entirely psychological in nature. In this context, building confidence is the most important element. Therefore, it is better to do small successful operations and build up from there, than it is to start with large high-stakes events. The third stage of revolution comes when the people have built the necessary momentum to take the monopoly on violence out of the hands of the current regime. In the best of circumstances, such a transition can be relatively peaceful. But this is only possible when a significant portion of the police and military have taken the side of the people. The police and the military are the enforcement arm of the state. Without them, the powers that be have no power at all. Faltering governments almost always resort to brutal repression to attempt to stay in power, but this is often a fatal error. Even one refusal to follow an immoral order can set off a chain reaction that destroys the illusion of authority they so carefully cultivate. Once that happens, game over. In East Germany on November 7th.
I stop that right now to say this. I told Dave the other day, I told Dave the other day that if it was any state, if it was any state that could start something that's beautiful, it will be the Lone Star State, the 5-star state, the 5 senses, like the 5 hand that's strong. You can close that one fist and it's mighty. And we the 5-star state. This is the state where the cowboys started from. This is that state that could lay up there and make the rest of the state relate to. This is that state that can turn this United States into the new United States where all the states are ran the right way. And that's not one of the two rights, it's one of the straights. And meaning there's two rights. There's your right hand, and this might be right. Man made it right. He put it in some law book saying that it's right, but it could that right be wrong. So straight is one way to create for all. And Houston, Texas is that state that if we the people take this state back from our state officials, this could be the state that could change it all. Because the powers that be is fucking it up for everybody. And I ain't talking about no black and white. When you look at the brown and the crackers, yes, that's what I call y'all. The browns and the crackers. I want you to look at the Chinese, the Asian. Our government has fucked over everybody, every nationality, because think about it. The United States of America, the old United States of America, the one that's burning, the Babylon that's gone, that's history. We gotta bring in the hour of the Aquarius. We have to wake up. We have to turn this into what we want to be in. The people shit. Fuck the state being in control. The people are the ones in control. Fuck the president being in control. Fuck, we get rid of the president, all the rest of them, and the states run their own shit internal. We don't need that bullshit. We don't need that bullshit. It ain't like people are jetting out of the states and doing different shit in different states. No, because if that's the case, somebody's doing some secret shit. So all the secrets need to fucking be squashed because the people don't need no fucking secrets. So we don't need no secret societies or none of that shit. They can have all y'all Qs and y'all Kappas and all that stanky bullshit. But all the shit at the top of the monopoly guys to fucking quit. Because the truth of the matter is inside of the fucking people, and it's inside of you, you dumb stupid thinking like you've been taught to believe in the shit you've been taught to believe in, like you ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking sheeple. You got a motherfucking mind of your motherfucking own. Some of the shit you've been thinking about, you might have been thinking was wrong, but the shit was right because it was coming from internal in you. It was coming from the creator of you, you stinking sons of bitches. But you have to find out the truth for you. And those of you that's living on this lie, ice skating on this lie, let me tell you the truth. Break it down, John. The truth is the truth. Slippery, so lies can't hold on. Lies just slide off. And the truth carries on. In a utopia of the Creator's perfect world. But in Babylon, the truth is as twisted as a pretzel stick and twice as salty. But the trip part about the truth is we can live there and bend this lie completely out of commission. Because all we gotta do as the people take the states back, state to state, to let the motherfucking masses know one thing. Our police ain't fake. And our police ain't being no puppets to you. Our soldiers ain't being no puppets to you. They ain't killing no innocent people here in the United States. of the new United States of we can do it. America can.
1989, the Communist Party ordered the military to put a stop to mass protests which had been growing throughout the year. The commander of the army refused and ordered his men to stand down. This sent a clear message that the Communist Party was no longer in control. This realization spread rapidly through the population and communism fell. Now, since this is such a crucial element in the equation, it's not something that should be left up to chance. Every effort needs to be made to right now reach out to the police and military, to help them wake up to what's going on and to let them know that the people will support them if they break the chain of command. Now that we've outlined the big picture, let's focus to our key elements.
Whoa, I'm happy
Organizational
you let me
structure. Our
Texas.
current system relies on a
People,
hierarchical
people,
chain of
this is the
command.
state
A
that we
social
can do
pyramid
this
which
in.
allows a small
This is the
handful of
state that
individuals
stopped
to
them
control
from
everyone
doing some
else.
bullshit.
In
Because this
sociology, this
is
is
the real,
referred to
this
as
is the
vertical
Lone Star
collectivism.
State.
If our long-term
This is the
vision is not
state of
compatible
the
with such a structure, it
policeman.
would be
This
foolish to build
is
a
the
resistance
state
movement
where
which
I
couples it.
used to
The
love
ends don't
Officer
justify
Friendly
the
when I was
means.
in
The
school.
means will determine
This
the end
is
result.
that
So
state,
if
the
we want a
Lone Star
decentralized,
State, the five
non-hierarchical
fingers
federation
of
of
the
autonomous
law.
communities
Here,
to replace the current
yeah,
system, the
y'all
movement
know it's
must be
corrupted, but
decentralized
y'all
and
know that at
non-hierarchical
one
as well.
time y'all was
This doesn't
straight with
mean
it.
that there is no place for leadership.
Even though y'all
To
was
the
against the
contrary,
slaves,
leadership is
but y'all was
essential.
about
The
something
distinction
right
needs to be made
when y'all were
between
doing it
leaders
a
and
certain
rulers.
way.
Leaders walk
We
ahead
just
of the
gotta go
crowd.
back to that there.
Rulers place themselves
Oh
above the
yeah.
crowd. What
I
is
know I'm
needed
here
is a
for a
vast
reason.
network
I
of
know
leaders,
love. Thank you,
independently
love. I'm
motivated
loving
and
it a minute.
capable of thinking for themselves, working to organize groups both locally in the real world and online, unified not by obedience to a single leader, but unified by an idea. Now, while this approach does present challenges logistically, it has the advantage of making it virtually impossible to destroy the organization merely by getting rid of one or two leaders. A distributed organization structure is much more resilient. So where are these leaders? Well, don't wait for them to appear. We need you to be one of those leaders yourself. If you don't know how to be a leader, learn. Dealing with crowds is a skill, one that you can refine through practice and study. Anyone who wants to learn the basic psychology of uprisings and how to work with the public should study the following books intensely, reading them each several times, taking notes and reflecting on what they
Nope,
say.
I can't
The
read.
Power
I'm going
and the
by
Psychology
exactly
of
how the
Revolution
creator
by
makes me
Gustave Le
feel.
Bon and From
And I ain't gonna say
Dictatorship
make
to
me feel,
Democracy
allow me
by
to
Gene
feel.
Sharp.
And I
Now, a
feel
word of
good.
warning. These books contain politics,
I feel
opinions,
good.
and prejudices that we do not endorse. However, they do offer a great deal of insight as to how to take
So
power
good.
out of the hands of a
So
tyrant.
good.
Leadership
I
takes
got
many
you
forms and can
knowing
mean
you
many things
in me.
depending on the
Ow!
situation.
So good.
However, the primary
So
job of
good.
leaders is
Cause
to
I
inspire
know
people
you.
to
I
take
don't believe in
action,
no
to
bullshit.
organize people into groups so that they can be more effective than isolated individuals, and to train others to do the
The
same.
bullshit.
The final element needed to start your revolution is tactics. In the realm of violence, the state has the definitive advantage, and it would be foolish to engage them where they are strongest. Instead, we should use tactics that engage them where they are weakest. Fortunately, there is no shortage of non-violent tactics which have been proven effective in toppling dictatorships. Gene Sharp's book From Dictatorship to Democracy lists 198, but those are by no means the only ones that can be used. The tactics employed by each group will depend on the mission and the specific goals of the group. The military divides itself into Army, Air Force, Navy and Marines so that each can be specialized in the tactics of the terrain where they fight. Likewise, a non-violent movement should have specialized groups for specific issues. This is already developing.
See, then I
Whether
can't
you start
read.
your own group, join an
Right. So
existing group,
I can't
or
really
act
get
as an
with none of y'all
individual
that's
will
doing
depend
this
on
shit
your
on the
disposition.
computer and
No
shit like
one
that.
can decide that for you. The most important thing
I'm
is
gonna be
to
alright
take the
though.
first
Shit,
step
I
and
do
to
it by
start
myself.
doing something, anything.
I
Take
already know
action
I'm
and
not
break
one.
the inertia of passivity.
How
This
many?
is how you take back your power, 1 millimeter at a time. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive.
Y'all don't
We do
even
not
must know.
forget.
Y'all
Expect us.
done woke up a sleeping giant. I'm a sleeping giant. Y'all done woke up, partner. And when I say y'all done woke me up, y'all fucked over me on March the 5th, 2013. Now I'm gonna get all that back. All that's coming back now, buddy. All that's coming back now, buddy. Something because the truth is the truth. Period. Fuck all the bullshit. And for me to sit here and just think about everything that done led up to this, that's a lie now. And what I'm about to do now is stop.